and thank you for tuning in today. Welcome to the today's session. And today we're going to talk about one wonderful topic on what are the important things either successful people or a happy people or a positive people do day in and day out as a practice, which something you and I can also put in place if you have a long enough vision to see ourselves moving towards direction where we wanted to see ourselves for the future, which is of course successful in whatever the terms it may mean to you. But these things can help you if you really pay attention and take some action towards of doing it. Let's dive into it. The first thing is the moment you wake up, being thankful for the day. And second important thing is that what action or thoughts coming in your mind when you wake up. Is it the negative thoughts? Is it the positive thoughts? Is it the negative problems or situations which you had going through in the past, or the moment you wake up, you're being grateful for your life, which is you're already alive the first thing in the morning when you wake up and see the world. So first thing is that observe what are the first few thoughts you will have when you wake up. Make a note of it and see the patterns. And if you see that for 30 days and see why are you having those thoughts, and then started slowly addressing one by one by taking some action. So first thing is to when you wake up, what thoughts, first actions you are taking, make a note of it. That's one thing. The second important thing is that comparing yourself to the others. If you compare this, I said it in a couple of occasions in my previous videos, but comparing yourself to the others is a recipe for the disaster. And you will never be happy because there is always someone who is above you, there is always someone who is below you. So you don't need to look either those who are above or those who are below you. Compare yourself from the previous day. Compare yourself for the things that what you did yesterday. Did you do anything better than yesterday? You be your own competition and focus that rather than focusing on the external who is what and where you need to achieve or where you need to reach. So competing yourself is most important, but don't compare yourself to the others. Be grateful and thankful for the day always. There are 100 wonderful things you can look and say, being grateful and thankful for the wonderful day you're already having. And if you really pay attention towards one simple thing at a time, when you little bit get back and observe the situations which is going in your life, I guarantee you, end of the day before you go to sleep, you can be thankful for one act, one kindness someone showed you during your day. Be kind to the others. There are 100 ways you can be kindful to the others. So be kindful to the others. Find one deep conversations with the person you never met. It's difficult for us to start conversations with the person you never know, you never met. We have 100 interactions during the day, starting from the moment you go out, because we always see people, meet people, but maybe the other person is also trying to have a conversation with you, particularly when you go for having a coffee, even if you're working or working, you commuting, and there are a million ways that you can interact. You don't have to learn or understand the entire life history of themselves, but then finding one deep conversations at least during the weeks, during at your workplace, probably someone who you can relate. There are times that we see the same person for 6 months to 1 year, but then we never make even eye contact, as if that they never existed. So that's something that you really need to ask, particularly when you're working with the different, you know with a lot of employees around you, friends, colleagues, and so on and so forth. So if you have a limited circle of contacts, you will be only limited to that words. But having a conversation with someone else, that means you're going beyond your comfort zone. That is something that you need to stretch your muscle. If you can make one conversation a day for 2-3 minutes, basic things, that would be good. But at least try to find a way that you can make a one conversation with someone you never met at least once in a week. That can really develop your muscle of being uncomfortable with talking with the different people, new interactions, so on and so forth. No one is going to kill you for that. Okay, if they don't want to have a conversation, that's okay, move on. But then there are 7.5 billion people, and then in a community, you can easily find one person a week just to have a bit of conversation for you to get better, by the way. And it's very interesting to know the other perspective of also and what other persons are thinking about the view what they have. Adapting to the change, during the day, whatever the situations we come across. And there are times you go to the office, or there are times you go to a situation where you might see the things not going the way it should go, and maybe you need to plan it out differently. But adapting to the change in a changing situations is very important. So adapt to the change. When you have a good positive attitude, that means that you're going to the battlefield with weapons which can serve you during the battlefield. What if it is a negative attitude, because you are taking the same situation and turning extremely towards negative situations, which is not going to work in your favor. Staying positive is like, you're putting your armor around and staying positive irrespective of what the situation, and dealing with a calm mind, that can help you. So staying positive, it always help you. It's same like that really strike me also, that staying positive is like a good armor you're putting around your body, so that whatever the negative situations are coming, you're still staying positive. So it's not getting inside you, but it's just protecting you. So the staying positive is very important. So it's like going to the battlefield with the right weapons. So stay positive, always stay positive. And things which you cannot change, accept and move on. Things which you cannot change, accept and move on. Learn from the experience what you can learn from it. At the same time, letting go of the things which is not serving you is also very important, be it personal, professional, and any interactions you have. I hope that helps you to put at least one act during the day, and for you to see better. And if you ask, this is all what happy people or successful people do, some of them definitely, if you apply this, you will see for yourself. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. And be good, do good, and influence the people around you positively. Thanks for watching.